My name's AB and I am the biggest Air Jordan 1 fan. If this is your first time tuning in, you should know that Retro 1s are my favorite shoe of all time. I've been buying, selling, collecting, and wearing 1s ever since I became a sneakerhead. I used to rep all the OG colorways and I've been collecting all the way to present day releases. We talk a lot about reselling, but whenever it comes down to it, I'm a sneakerhead too. And today I want to share with you just a sneak peek of most of my Air Jordan 1 collection. Let's take a look. First pairs we have here is the Shadows. The Shadows were actually one of the first retros that I copped to wear as personals. I copped them from a shoe convention back in the day. Obviously they've re-released since then, and I always make sure that I've got my hands on a fresh pair. These bread toes I lucked up on whenever they dropped on sneakers. I hit my size for retail, and it was definitely one of my biggest dubs on sneakers to this date. Shattered backboards. Potentially my all-time favorite Air Jordan 1. I camped out for these at a City Gear. I stayed overnight. I was first in line. I was actually able to go back through and cop a second pair that I sold for such a low amount compared to what they're worth now. The tumbled leather, the quality, the insoles, the color blocking, that's why these are my favorite Retro 1. Patent leather breads. A more recent release, my mom actually hit exclusive access on these on sneakers. I was able to luck up and cop about 3 pairs of them between men's and GS, and of course I had to cop a few more pairs to put on ice. Love the look of these, but as for personals, I'm not a huge fan of the patent leather. I would rather just stick to the OG bread ones. A-Ma Meuniers, super sick quality. The materials on these are insane. I tried for these for retail every single drop, whether that be the initial one, the restock, and I never lucked up. But somehow I still ended up with like 3 to 5 pairs of these in my inventory. One of my favorite pairs of 1s, definitely a pair that I'm gonna rock in the future. Game Royals, another hit for retail, also in my size. I've kept these on ice ever since release date. They've matured really well. One of the best blue color blockings in my opinion. Royal Toes, another really great blue color blocking. Me and my boy JP bought a clip of these. We spent like 6 G's at one time on a bunch of pairs. I've got a lot of these on ice. I have extreme faith that they're going to go up in value over time, so I am stocked up on Royal Toes. Smoke gray 1s, super subtle, a little bit of accent with the red. Nice, clean, fresh colorway. I dig the suede on them. It's just not one of the colorways that I'm going to go to and rock personally all the time. Pine Greens, love these at first glance. Toe box tumbled just like the backboards. This was another big investment of mine. I copped a bunch of pairs of these for at and around $200 a piece. They've since then matured very well. This is pretty much like a bread, a royal, or a shadow, but green. Cool concept, and we don't have a lot of green retros in general. This is that black and yellow Wiz Khalifa all-in-one. Doesn't actually have anything to do with Wiz Khalifa, but similar color blocking to the Shadow 2.0s, which you'll see in a second. The yellow is a nice touch, especially on the outsole. Lots of yellow. Some white and metallic purples. We've got the metallic purple on the collar here. A silky satin color liner. Purple outsole. These pop super clean. Y'all have seen me selling these like hotcakes. Obsidians. Matured very well. Got that UNC blue on the back. Not my favorite blue colorway ever, but still pretty clean. I don't know how these haven't gotten more attention. My only turn off on these is the tongue. Doesn't really have that OG tongue tag like I love. These are pretty much a spin-off of the anniversary ones. You know, the ones that came in the briefcase? So I don't understand why these have bricked so hard. These are the perfect accent to a dope outfit. Throw these on and get your shine on. Here we've got a couple women's colorways. These dropped around the same time. We've got the tie-dyes and then the satin snakes. I was so jealous of the ladies whenever these dropped, but of course you can cop the extended sizes and rock them yourself. The snake skins have a satin color liner with satin on the tongue as well. Of course, the snake skin on the back. I think these are gonna go crazy in value over time. OG black, white, and red color blocking with the nice quality touches. Bound to be a banger in the future. Tie-dye with the right tongue patch. I dig them. Most definitely gonna start rocking a pair of these as personals. One of the more recent releases that I have in my collection, the Brotherhoods. These have gotten a lot of hate. They've bricked super hard. I still believe in the color blocking. I think the value is going to come back for these. I do wish the purple wouldn't have been so light on them, but I still think they're fresh. Give it a few years and this is going to be a sought after pair. If you've made it this far through the video, you have a chance to win a giveaway. I'm going to Venmo one person $10. All you have to do is comment on this video and tell me what your favorite retro is. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, so on and so forth. I'll randomly select a comment and announce that in my next next video. And of course you have to have Venmo to be able to win the 10 bucks. And I'm randomly going to be placing little giveaways like these within my videos from now on. So make sure you watch all the way through and don't miss any opportunities to win giveaways. Alright, back to the video. Gym Reds, another sneakers retail hit. I've had these in the collection for quite a while. These are my personal size. A lot of these sizes bricked. Mine's holding somewhat strong. You just can't go wrong with that red, black, and white color blocking. Still smell brand new. One of my absolute favorite new releases, the Rebellionaires. They can't stop you from wearing them printed all over as a tribute to when MJ got fined for wearing his own sneakers at games. The X on the back to resemble the OG band ones. The story behind these is so dope. Resemble the Shadow ones. You already know I have a pair of these in my personal rotation. Black metallic gold patent leathers. Again, not a huge fan of the patent. Whenever you walk, they squeak. They crease weird. Not a huge fan, but just looking at them, they're super appealing. The last time we had a black and gold one, it matured really well over time. They released a lot of pairs of these though. Not gonna stop me from keeping some on ice. The Crafts are one of the best Air Jordan 1s as far as quality to release for a long time. We've got the quilted material on the liner. We've got 3M material lining the toe box. Lots of different suedes. We got leather on the collar. We got leather on the quarter and the toe box. Love the color blocking. And the box for these is dope too. Another one that didn't really use the OG 1 tag. These got a ton of hate at first and they're starting to grow on people. Value is rising. People are looking for pairs. They're loud, they're wild, but I think they're sick. The colors pop. Might be a little bit harder to put a fit together with these, but with the right fit, you're gonna stand out. I told y'all we'd get back to these, the Shadow 2.0s. The OG Shadows have always been a favorite of mine, so you know I had to cop the 2.0s. I would still rather have the OG Shadows over these, but these are a good neutral colorway to wear with any outfit. Core Purple's another quantity investment that I got involved in. I bought a lot of pairs of these, got them on ice, especially after what the first Core Purples did. Those ones had the purple on the toe and the value went crazy. To be honest with you, I like this colorway better. I think the blocking is more balanced and I've had a really hard time not putting a pair of these to the toe. Marina Blue. They pretty much took the Royals and made a 2.0 version of them, kind of like what they did with the OG Shadows and the 2.0s. Another pair that's kind of bricking right now. All the OG ones are going to come back. Mark my words. I'm not afraid to invest in a single pair of OG 1 highs, especially spin-offs like these of OG colorways. And whenever I get them for retail, you can't beat that. These babies are so icy. Hyper Royal ones, the material on these, so appealing to the eye. The distressed blue with the gray suede, they combine for the perfect look. I've got an idea for a pair of these in one of my future videos, so stay tuned for that. And of course, a shoe that I have plugged over and over, we've got the Heritages. These have bricked so hard and I am not mad about it at all whatsoever. I'm gonna keep copping pairs as long as the value's low on them. These are fire in hand. I don't know how anybody's passing up on them. I don't know how anybody could complain about them, the quality or anything. The toe box is tumbled. It's super soft leather. The color blocking is great. This is pretty much a Travis Scott Fragment 1 just with a forwards check in red instead of blue. They're fire. Definitely gonna have a personal pair of these as well. That's it. You've seen most of my collection of Air Jordan 1s. I've got a few more pairs on rotation, like the gum bottom ones, some laser ones, the Friends and Family denim ones, just my everyday beaters, because you know I'm going to be kicking it in my favorite retro. If you want to see more of my collection, let me know in the comments below or hit me up on IG. The handle is the same, at OAB Sneakers. I want to keep pulling kicks off the shelf for you guys, so make sure you're subscribed, turn your notifications on, and stay tuned for the next video. As always, thank y'all for watching, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.